I'm Bailey Bates. Here are your headlines from Central Texas. New development in the case against the suspended Fort Hood OBGYN Major Blaine McGraw. A Bell County judge postponed a hearing in an emergency restraining order and a petition for full custody filed by his ex-wife. Our Juliana Jackson has been following this story since it broke. She tells us how the case is going.
New video shows former Fort Hood OBGYN Major Blaine McGraw leaving the Bell County Courthouse after a hearing on a temporary restraining order and a petition for full custody filed by McGraw's ex-wife. It was pushed to December 17th by a Bell County judge. McGraw's legal team filed a motion for temporary injunction, requesting the court prevent all parties from making public statements until trial. The motion states allowing extrajudicial comments poses a clear and present danger to McGraw's right to a fair trial. But attorneys representing former patients say they're focused on getting justice for their clients.
Our firm has already filed a claim against the Army, and under the Federal Tort Claims Act, we have had more victims come forward, and we're now representing several more that are.
Jamal Al-Safar with the National Trial Law Firm in Austin says the case has expanded beyond Fort Hood.
Several women who had Dr. McGraw as their physician in Hawaii at Tripler Army Hospital, and we have signed them up, and we are looking into and pursuing their claims as well.
The Carlson Law Firm says they're representing over 20 clients, with one from Tripler and the rest from Darnell Army Medical Center on Fort Hood.
Sometimes it's just this feeling that something was off with some of your treatment.
The allegations against McGraw are moving on two tracks: a criminal investigation by Army CID that could take 6 months to a year, and civil claims under the Federal Tort Claims Act.
The criminal one is focused only on the prosecution of the doctor. The civil one is focused on how the Army needs to take accountability to the actual victims.
Al-Safar says his firm is pushing for an independent investigation by the Department of Defense Inspector General. He says Texas senators and representatives can help make that happen.
Inspector General on this egregious case needs to be appointed and needs to do an investigation, not the Army Inspector General, but the Department of Defense Inspector General.
The next hearing in the custody case is now scheduled for December 17th at the Bell County Courthouse. No criminal charges have been filed at this time. McGraw's attorney said in a statement regarding his ex-wife's petition for full custody that, quote, Dr. McGraw's relationship with his daughter is private. He loves his daughter with all his heart. The petition is merely an allegation that will be addressed appropriately in court. Any attempts to make this matter public are not in any child's interest. End quote. And in Waco, truck drivers are losing time and money because of a major delay. The drivers are complaining of wait times stretching from a few hours into the double digits. Our Sydney Walker has more from a driver who said he waited 13 hours.
Bumper to bumper.
I've been here about 45 minutes already.
Victor Francois, a truck driver, is in the belly of a whale.
We don't get paid to sit here, we get paid to move.
And earlier that morning, a fellow trucker was too.
He got here and he's been waiting for about 3 hours before they finally got him in the gate.
It's frustrating for the drivers to sit and wait.
I don't understand what takes them so long to get you in.
Francois says even 3 hours is an unusually long wait.
Usually you're in and out maybe an hour.
Not everyone agrees.
And you have to scale in and scale out. And with them having just one scale, I can see a wait time.
Carol Baker Klein understands how the line gets backed up, especially with limited resources.
They're just as nice as they can be.
But 13 hours, not so much.
2 or 3, I can see. 13 hours, I think somebody's probably pulling your leg.
But for OTR trucker Herschel Young, the wait was all too real.
You know, that is part of the job sometimes, is waiting. But it was so many trucks.
Young was parked here along Bagby Avenue, only a 2-minute drive from the facility, but an hours-long wait.
You get to a shipper, usually to get detention, you have to go check in, but you can't even get to the guard gate.
No place to park or rest.
You have to keep moving every few minutes. There's no access to bathrooms.
Paid by the mile.
I ran about 85 miles. That's including leaving here and going to find somewhere to sleep. Normally, I can run 650 miles a day.
And losing hundreds in a maze of trucks.
So it's just an absolute day loss.
Young said he has filed a report with OSHA. 6 News did reach out to the facility itself and to OSHA, but have not heard back. Those are your headlines from Central Texas.